Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is October 6th, 2021, and this is a special video on how to make entries. If you've struggled with buying low, with trying to find the inflection point where the price stops going down and then turns around and goes back up, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. Very quickly and very effectively, I'm going to show you how to make the best entries on confirmation, not necessarily blind, but using price action to make sure that the price is indeed going back up. These are entries for longs or entries for when you think or you are betting that the price is going up, not entries for going short. If you want to learn how to go short, that's a little more advanced, and I'm going to link a video on those entries in the top right. Okay, let's get started. Right here, I'm using Litecoin. I'm on the perp futures contract or perpetuals futures contract for Phemex. Okay, that's my exchange of choice at the present. If you want to trade on leverage and you're new, I suggest that you use very little money, if your money at all. Best to sign up for my on my referral link or somebody else's referral link and use the bonus money to practice. Because let me tell you something, you may get lucky once or twice, but it's very easy to lose all your money. And that's why they give you so much bonus money, because they know they're going to get it right back and you're going to get hooked. Okay. So be very, very careful, because this is a very powerful financial instrument, but it's risky. All right, that aside, let's get into the crux of the matter. All right, right now I'm on Litecoin and I'm looking at with the 5-minute chart. Okay, so to make precise entries, you need to go into the lower time frames. If you don't have TradingView, or if let's say your free version of TradingView doesn't let you go into the 5-minute chart, then you may need a subscription. Trust me, if you're serious about trading, you'll make that in one trade. So I also have a link to 30% off TradingView in the description. So check that out with my referral link. If you see here, you have a rounded bottom on that bottom. Do you see? I just first want you to analyze or see the character of not the character, what's the word? The anatomy of a reversal. This is the anatomy of a reversal. It's rounded in nature. Okay. Right here. It's rounded in nature. Okay. You have another one. Right here. It's rounded in nature. Okay. So just sometimes you get more jagged looking inflection points, more jagged looking reversals, but this reversal isn't as intense. It's not as steep. So this is probably why it's more jagged. This is a longer time frame reversal, but it's not as steep. Again, you're probably looking for those entries where your risk reward is great, or your risk reward is low, right? So you're getting a nice rounded bottom. The price is likely to go much higher and reverse quickly, right? So like on the end of a 2-wave, a rounded bottom here. That's a good example. So I hope everybody is seeing this. So first things first, identify the nature of what price action looks like when it's reversing. And that is, it looks like a rounded bottom. I hope everybody can see that. Yeah? Okay. Next, you're going to use one thing, not MACD, not some special indicator, although we have great indicators. I use Vital Algo, partner of the channel, great indicator. I also have a referral to that, actually a special discount only for my viewers, 25% off using code SDN at checkout. But Vital Algo is just like a useful indicator, but you don't want to base very important decisions on just your indicators. You want to use your indicators corroboratively, basically in support of your analysis. Sometimes the indicator will give you a signal of reversal. And let me give you an example. Like over here, you see that the indicator flashed a reversal a few candles before this reversal happened, but it's not as precise. What I'm going to show you is how to get even more precise than an indicator, right? Indicators are great, but you want to be able to do entries without them, because, you know, if it's your money on the line, you have to rely on even more sort of precise tools. Okay, so now, how do you enter? How do you know when price is coming down? You're going to use two things. You're going to use your knowledge of Elliott wave theory, very simple, basic knowledge of Elliott wave theory, and you're going to use the stochastic RSI, which is an indicator, a basic indicator that you can find even, I think, in the free version of TradingView. You're going to use that on a small time frame. So let's go on even smaller time frame. Let's go on a 3-minute time frame. Okay. And let's get to this reversal right here at the end of the 2 wave. Okay. Price action comes down, right? And it finds a bottom. How do we know it's a bottom? Now, I want to draw your attention to this right here. Okay, and I'm looking here in the stochastic RSI. I'm going to enlarge it. Okay, we're on the 3-minute. Let's see on the 1-minute if we can see some definition, some more definition. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get price action also in the view. Okay, let's go back to that one. Actually, you know what? Because we're a little choppy here with this chart, let's go into this reversal that I made, this entry that I made this morning in the 3-minute chart. It's more clear, okay? And you're not going to, don't try to catch a falling knife. Don't try to catch the bottom because you don't know exactly if it is the bottom. Only by the retest. That's rule number 1. Only buy the retest. How do you buy the retest? Okay, you may lose out on certain percentage points or fractions of a percentage, but in the long run, you'll save a lot of money and you'll thank yourself, because if you say, oh, I counted the Elliott waves down, it looks like it's bottomed out. Maybe that's the 4th wave. Maybe it's not found support correctly and it runs back on you. You get stopped out, or worse yet, liquidated. Wait. All right. So number 1, don't try to predict the bottom. Look for confirmation. And how do you look for confirmation? You'll wait until it reverses, okay, and then retests. Okay, in this example, Litecoin came down, formed a bottom, formed a rounded bottom. That's your first sign, okay? Then it went and did its 5-wave Elliott wave impulse, and you can see that in the stochastic RSI, and we can even count it out in the stochastic RSI, okay? And for those of you who don't know anything about Elliott wave analysis, Ralph Nelson Elliott, about 100 years ago, he got sick. He was an accountant. He got sick on a work trip going to Central America, decided to retire, and then look at 75 years of the Dow Jones Industrial and look at price action, and he found a pattern, and he called it the secret of the universe and wrote a book about it, and that is what we call Elliott wave theory. It's a fascinating story. If you want to learn more, I suggest picking up a book on Elliott wave theory and diving in. It's very, very, very useful. Those people who say it doesn't work probably just don't know how to use it. Okay, you can count it in price action. Do you see that? And basically, the short of Elliott wave theory is that all impulsive action, price moves in impulsive action and corrective action. That's it. So the impulsive action is in 5 waves, 3 waves up, 2 waves down. So the first, third, and fifth wave are sort of positive. I'm not going to say up because sometimes it goes down. And then the second and fourth wave are negative or counter to the impulse. They're corrective in nature, right? Here, you have it in the price action and you have it in the RSI. I hope you guys can see that. So that's the simple sort of 2-second explanation of Elliott wave theory. And then after every impulsive wave, you have a corrective wave, and it takes the form of an ABC pattern, okay? And that is what you always get. But that ABC pattern can look a little different from time to time. However, you always get an ABC pattern in some shape or form, okay? And so you want to buy at the bottom of C. That is your confirmation. That is your retest. Hope everybody understands that. So use your stochastic RSI. Use your stochastic RSI to first identify on a small time frame that you started going up in 5 waves from what you thought was the bottom after you identify what you seem to think is a rounded bottom. Once you see that 5th wave, you wait for your ABC correction. That's it. Also, you can see that on the stochastic RSI low time frame. In this case, you can see it on the 3-minute. And you see that ABC correction. The C actually comes all the way down here. Okay, I'm going to make that a different color so that you can see that. Okay, hope everybody can see that on the stochastic RSI, right? So your 5 waves up and your 3 waves down. That was your entry right there, right? On the stochastic RSI, that's your entry right there on the price action. Hope everybody sees that. That's a bulletproof entry. That's a confirmed entry. Because right after that, you start getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up, right? That's where you make your bulletproof entries. And entries are everything. If you can make a good entry and you master this technique, you will be extremely profitable. If you don't, and you FOMO into running price action, meaning you see some green candles and you just try to market buy, you will lose a lot of money quickly. Sometimes you'll get it because you'll get lucky. But most of the time, what will happen, especially if you're trading on leverage, is that you'll miss and price will come back on you. You might get stopped out or liquidated at worst. So here's my technique for bulletproof entries. It can get a little more complex, but that's the long and short of it. I hope that was useful. I hope that was helpful. I hope you make a lot of money using this. If you enjoyed this, like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel for more, and good luck.